Today I'm watching Angel Season 2 Episode 18. In the previous episode we saw Angel trying to make amends. He bought Cordelia a bunch of clothes. Wesley is definitely taking charge and is, setting out the plan and the course of action for everything. They were battling Doug and this group of pyramid scheme vampires who were trying to, reach their fulfilled potential basically by converting humans and then bringing one back for people to feed on. Harmony was back. Her and Cordelia were hanging out. We also had Willow was back for a quick scene as well, and at the end obviously we find out that Harmony is the one who set the gang up for a trap, and they're surrounded by hundreds of vampires basically, and Cordelia lets her go and tells her to get out of town. So I don't know if that's the last we'll ever see of Harmony's character, but I wasn't expecting to see her ever again, so it was interesting to have her involved. There was no mention of Darla or Wolfram and Hart in the last episode, so I'm curious to see where those storylines are going to be, especially as we get closer to the end of the season. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Yeah, I don't think he'll be playing the guitar anytime soon.
I got him too, just keep going.
Come on, Dad, we're gonna be late.
Just casually picks up this knife. Oh my god!
Cordelia.
He stabbed himself in the... Oh my god, that's horrible.
What'd you see?
He definitely didn't grab the vitamins.
What'd you see?
Oh, poor Cordelia. That must just be so exhausting, seeing that stuff over and over. Oh my god.
He's up, he's down. He's good, he's bad, he's a barrel of dead monkeys.
He's back with his group, sir. According to my sources, he's doing better.
Who are her sources?
Lindsay meeting with the CFO from Lycor.
Oh, I think it's...
Thursday at 11.
Good.
Lila doesn't like being bested, especially not by Lindsay.
Waiting your division. You two can catch me up then. Let's get to work.
And by reevaluate, do they mean pick one over the other? That can't be good. Yeah, Angel's definitely been more focused on trying to rebuild his friendships, obviously, and not on Wolfram and Hart. Yeah, they knew that day would come eventually. I don't think Lila's excited about it.
Let's start him out with 2 milligrams of Versed. It's a little something to relax you before we begin the procedure.
And the procedure is? Yes, lots of questions.
But there's some other less publicized aspects of our work.
What the hell are they gonna do to me?
Please don't...
Make him a bionic man? Is he gonna get a robot arm?
world of you. That's why they moved you to the top of the transplant list.
Transplant?
He's getting a hand transplant? Oh my gosh.
Don't look so nervous. This is cause for applause.
Haha, hand joke.
You'll be doing the applauding.
I thought maybe they were gonna get him fitted with like a fancy new prosthetic, like something with a little bit more movement, but nope, straight to hand transplant. Oh my gosh.
Where's the park light? Release the tourniquet. I'm waiting on the park light.
And his boss is hoping this will make him less angry at Angel somehow. Oh god, that's terrifying. Who's this floating through the room? Oh my god, look at those nails! And magic to reconnect it? Nobody else seems concerned this guy in red robes is just floating through the room. Bye!
Go ahead. Probably best not to crowd out.
Me? You're the one in charge now.
They keep throwing that back and forth, yeah.
Boy, I mean, you can see your reflection in that glass.
Is that a vampire joke?
I just keep seeing it.
Okay.
Oh, poor Cordelia.
Do it first thing in the morning.
Yeah, it's obviously taking a big toll on her. Oh, and she wants to help, but it's so painful to look at these things. Oh. And today, Lindsay's gonna wake up with a new hand. Maybe my guitar joke was preemptive. Maybe he will be playing guitar soon. Seems to be working just fine. Okay. I didn't know Lindsay was such a musician.
Lila, nice to see you.
You guys can use my office, and Irv, call me if you need anything. You're in good hands here.
Well, thanks.
So many hand references.
They will be hand-picked or enchanted by us.
Why can't people take responsibility for their own problems?
Says this guy. Blaming somebody else.
Are you getting all this down?
Oh my god. That's cryptic. He's definitely writing something, but why is this new handwriting kill over and over? I thought that guy did some kind of thing to like make the surgery go faster, but obviously he did something to the hand. Oh god. Oh god, he's gonna stab it. Oh! He doesn't feel pain, obviously. Oh god, stop! I wouldn't put it in that hand. It can't be trusted.
Who are you?
Yeah, it definitely has a mind of its own. Something's up.
You had a hankering for turkey, ham, and roast beef sandwiches?
You missed the vegetarian.
Soup and salad, too?
He's trying. He's trying his best, yeah. He's like, I'll get lunch. I'll be nice.
So you did this instead?
Yep.
I love you.
They made a quick progress in 2 episodes. Yeah, he doesn't smile very often.
They messed up under the pantry. You want sniff?
How about I just believe you, huh? What do we know?
We don't know anything.
He's just carrying around the stick with blood on it. Ugh.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
The karaoke bar.
Angel's gonna sing.
Isn't there some other way?
Like anything but this, please.
Sudden shine turns the sky to gold.
Can the actor actually sing? I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments.
You should pick something short.
I was thinking Stairway to Heaven. Don't even joke.
That one's like a 9-minute song.
I can't feel a thing. The sky's gonna
Angel's like, don't be impressed, don't be impressed, play it cool.
people gonna pray and crawl.
None of them are wondering how he got his hand back.
To kill someone. Maybe me. I don't know. What do you see?
Well, you know what they say. Hand is quicker than the eye.
And Lindsay knows that this guy can see in the future, yeah.
And everything, but that was just so amazing.
That was kind of tight.
Terrific, really.
Is everyone drunk? Wonder who it belonged to.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the hand came off someone who was evil, or if when that guy came in the red robe, he turned it evil. Something's up for sure, though. That would be such a bizarre feeling.
Coming over there.
We got time?
You know, when I was in charge here, nobody questioned my methods or my singing.
You're half right.
We're supposed to be the private detectives.
We are supposed to have a friend on the force.
We did, but she got fired. Get over it.
Bradley Scott.
Kate, yeah, I wonder what happened to her. Oh, man.
Then he disappeared.
He goes to jail. They wait for him to get out. Then, whack! Wolfram and Hart gives his hand to Lindsay. I guess they really...
Oh, my God. Yep. Well, I guess... God, I don't want to think about it. Lila's doing the exact same thing he is, looking for dirt. Yeah.
And I don't care about that. What I do care about is finding out where they get their body parts.
What's the code?
They have a code word?
All right. You know the code.
Look, I'm a lawyer there, but this is not my case. I don't know the code. We don't need a code. I can pay you.
Oh, God. Clearly the wrong answer to the secret code word.
Now you got 3 seconds to tell me what the game is.
There is no game. All right, this is about me.
Goodbye.
Oh!
Hey! I'm about to put a bullet in your buddy's brain here. Got him. I know I got him.
Oh! Oh, hooked him! Sneaky attack, Angel.
He's my lead. He's my lead. What, are we on the schoolyard here? Come on, look.
Taunting each other.
Kill you. When I could live off you for a month.
Is Angel going back to humans now?
Your hand hasn't been doing anything funny lately, has it?
I never thought I'd see these two together again.
Am I getting through here? You just keep on moping. You're good at that.
Says Angel, the master of moping.
Hack into the system and break the codes. Definitely gonna
Wait, get in. It seems like a big bother. What do you say we just fight, huh?
Lindsay's like, too soon.
Might wanna step
Too soon. Oh my god, what is he gonna do? Punch the axe? Like, come on.
Floor is hollow.
Just the perfect place for a suspicious medical clinic. Okay. Love a good trapdoor. Oh my god. What in the sci-fi nightmare is this body farm? Cheese and rice. That one's missing most of them. Oh my god, a head? Whose head did they need to replace?
Spare parts for guys like you. You got your before.
It's a really cool set. Super creepy though. Very sci-fi.
You're firm in action, Lindsay. A lot to be proud of, huh?
Yikes. Yeah, that's horrible. All these people just waiting.
I know him. I didn't get the name before.
Oh, this poor guy.
Kill who? Huh? Who do you want to kill?
Oh, that's heartbreaking. It's like, just get me out of here, man. Yeah, it wasn't to set up this evil plan to hurt anybody. He just doesn't want to be stuck in here anymore, obviously. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Lindsay didn't know where the hand came from, obviously, but of course, Wolfram and Hart are notoriously up to no good. And the literal light just goes out. Oh my gosh. Now Lindsay's pissed. Yeah, you thought he was mad before. That thing's gonna set on fire with all that oxygen floating around. Yep, there we go.
But also hopeful as we turn toward the future and promote one of our own. Lila.
She looks nervous.
You've made a lot of great contributions, and I know you've tried your very, very best.
No. Oh god. Oh no.
I mean, come on. Who here does, huh? Leon doesn't. Charlie doesn't.
He just rubbed his head.
Been writing kill, kill, kill on everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anything could happen.
Alan?
Alan, how are you?
Oh, bonked him. Bye, Alan. Oh, he's getting... Yikes.
Stop it, evil hand. Stop it.
Yeah. Oh my god. Good thing he's got good aim. Cheese and rice.
She's been working overtime, boys. She's everything you ever dreamed of.
I never thought I'd hear Lindsay singing Lila's praises.
I'm unreliable. I got these evil hand issues.
That they obviously knew and set him up with, yeah.
So, if you want to chase me, be my guest. But remember, evil.
He's quitting. Charlie. Okay. Oh.
Well, let's amend the minutes. Lila Morgan was promoted.
We've seen Lindsay walk away from Wolfram and Hart before. I'm curious to see if it'll stick this time.
If you're here to kill me, grab you a ticket and get in line.
Oh, I really like this truck.
He's leaving town? Like leaving?
Then I'd have to kill you. You know, I'm just here to say bon voyage. Don't come back.
Yeah, he's not gonna miss him. Obviously, Lindsay's still done horrible things.
Don't let them make you play their game. You gotta make them play yours.
Okay, offering Angel some advice. Yeah, he obviously hates Wolfram and Hart. They have that in common. Angel. He's like, wow, we'd have to do something immature. Puts a sign on the back of his truck. Oh my god. So that was my first time watching Angel, Season 2, Episode 18. It was very focused on Lindsay and Wolfram and Hart. Obviously, a lot of focus on Lindsay's hand and this transplant situation. We did see Cordelia and Angel seem to have made a little bit more of amends. I still don't think they're back to where they were, at the start of the season, but Angel's definitely trying. He went out and bought sandwiches for them, and when Cordelia's getting frustrated and says, stop asking me questions, he just goes out and does it, and he gets this big smile on his face seeing how happy she is, and I think it makes her happy, seeing him smile, because Angel doesn't smile very often. Lila is now obviously promoted. When they mentioned that they were going to reevaluate things, we knew that it meant either Lila was going to go or Lindsay was going to go. That's kind of been the setup the whole time, is that they were going to pin them against each other to make them, work better and work harder. And ultimately, Lindsay decides to leave on his own because Wolfram and Hart is the worst. And it looks like he's leaving town as well, said he might go back to his roots. I don't know if this is the end of Lindsay's character. Please no spoilers, or if we'll see him again at some point, but to see Angel put the sign on the back of his truck as one last move, he definitely doesn't like Lindsay, and it was there in a friendly but kind of not so friendly way of Angel saying oh, you're leaving? Cool, now I don't have to do anything. But if Lindsay wanted to stay, obviously Angel would have done something, or they would have figured something out. I don't think Angel is heartbroken in any way that Lindsay is leaving town, and like I said, I don't know if we'll ever see his character again. He was obviously very strongly tied to Wolfram and Hart, and to give Angel the advice basically of, hey, if you want to take down Wolfram and Hart, don't play their game. So whether Angel uses that advice or not, I don't know. If Angel tries to set a trap for them instead of, doing exactly what Wolfram and Hart want, which is, we know they want Angel to go bad. This was obviously, the last straw for Lindsay with Wolfram and Hart, when they realized that they had intentionally set him up with this evil hand, and then he kind of uses that against them and starts, acting erratically, and so he's like, whoa, it's my crazy evil hand, and they obviously know what he's talking about because they set it up like that, and that this poor guy, in this tank had been not sending evil messages to hurt somebody else, but that he just hated where he was and wanted it to be over so badly that he was trying to unalive himself because the situation was horrible. I was not expecting that very sci-fi set. I thought maybe they'd go back to the medical clinic, but they find this place where they're keeping the bodies and just keeping spare parts around, as Angel says, so that, oh, okay, someone needs something. We saw that guy get shot in the foot by Lindsay, and obviously he won't be able to get, a new foot or anything like that. So just that they would keep this around for higher level employees. And like Lindsay said, hey, this is the guy that used to be in our mailroom. Anybody Wolfram and Hart does not deem a value, they put in this situation, and then if something happens, they've just got this backup, which is horrible to think about, but that's obviously how Wolfram and Hart operate, and they value those at the top and don't really care about anybody else. And the fact that the hand from somebody else kept characteristics of that person was very interesting. And the guy who, we saw in Cordelia's vision with the eye, stabbed himself in the eye, which was horrifying. But they kept those characteristics after the transplant. And at first I thought it was, the guy in the red robe, this demon who had cursed the hand or something. But obviously that's not the situation. They were called a healing demon that helps these transplants, heal faster. But to see all these people in tanks with this label across with their name and the date and all this information was horrifying. And clearly it was a front, this travel agency that they ended up blowing up at the end anyway. But Wolfram and Hart has no bounds. They will do anything, and they don't care who they hurt in the process. I definitely feel now that Lindsay is out of the picture, obviously Lila is going to be in full force, and I was not expecting Lindsay to start singing her praises, being she's been putting in so many hours and working so hard, and you should give it to her, and she also has a ton of dirt on them that they could blackmail with, so of course it's Wolfram and Hart's, thing. I'm glad Lindsay got out. It's obviously a horrible situation, and I can't see Lila doing the same thing, but who knows? So I'm definitely expecting, this big showdown between Wolfram and Hart and Angel as we get closer to the end of the season, which isn't very far off now, but especially since they've been our, main rivals in season 1 and in season 2, I can't see them carrying through to season 3. maybe, but I feel like their storyline has kind of run its course. We don't have Holland anymore. If Lindsay is out, you know, obviously this plan for them to get Angel to go bad isn't working. We saw how these visions are taking a toll on Cordelia in this episode, physically, mentally, emotionally, like her feeling all of this stuff. And like Gunn said, it's like she can't rest until, you know, this issue's resolved. She's trying so hard to help because she knows she's the only one who has access to this information and can help, but it's just so painful for her to tap into it. So she takes these breaks, but the longer she waits, you know, she's beating herself up, saying, you know, he's already passed away probably, and that she feels everything that the victims are feeling is just horrible. And Gunn finds out that Cordelia, you know, started getting these visions after Doyle passed away, and that's been a year now, maybe a little bit more given the timeline. So it's starting to take its toll, and like they call them vision hangovers, that she's needing more and more time to rest and recover from the visions. We've definitely had episodes where Cordelia doesn't get visions, but for the most part, that's the formula of the show. Cordelia gets a vision, they try and figure out where it is and go help that person. So let's say she said once a week, you know, for the past year, like that's so many. And even Wesley bringing up the fact that last year, you know, Cordelia was in the hospital because she was just getting constant visions, basically, which is horrible to think about. So it's not surprising that eventually they would catch up with her. And like Wesley said, Doyle was part demon, so he only had the half human side, you know, to cope with these things. But obviously Cordelia is fully human, and it's definitely taking a toll on her. And I don't know what they would do. They obviously need the visions, and I don't know how they could make Cordelia stronger to handle them. Like, you think more over time would help build some kind of tolerance to it, but obviously it's had the opposite effect. She's getting weaker and needs more time to get her strength back. I didn't realize Lindsay's character had such musical abilities. Let me know in the comments if the actor is actually singing in that song and, you know, does actually have these musical talents. I wasn't expecting that, especially when we saw his guitar in the closet. I don't know if they had a clip of Lindsay playing guitar before, but even Lauren mentioning, like, yeah, he used to come in here all the time until someone, you know, got rid of his strumming hand, basically, and we know that's Angel, and that obviously was devastating for Lindsay. I don't know if he's going to try and pursue a more musical career now. He obviously knows that the karaoke bar, Lauren has the ability to see things. I definitely didn't expect Angel and Lindsay to be working together. That car ride, I was like, you're usually trying to kill each other, especially in the past few episodes. Lindsay was very upset over Darla, obviously, but their mutual hate of Wolfram and Hart, I think, is what, you know, kept them together at the end. And Wolfram and Hart's goal of being this distraction for Angel has kind of been on the back burner. This the past few episodes, he's been trying to rebuild his relationships, you know, with Cordelia and Wesley. And he obviously was very focused on them before. So now he's kind of gone back a little bit. And Wolfram and Hart are not happy about that. And the fact that his name was on like this agenda of things they were talking about, like projects they're working on. Overall, I thought it was an interesting episode. It was definitely a lot focused on Lindsay's character and kind of wrapping up his storyline. I don't know where that's going to lead, if he's going to try and come back to Wolfram and Hart at some point, if we'll see him in future episodes. They left it open-ended, so I mean the possibility is there for sure. I definitely feel like in the next few episodes there's going to be a showdown between Angel and Wolfram and Hart. Maybe that'll be the season finale, maybe it'll be the next episode. I'm not too sure. Obviously Harmony wasn't in this episode. They did mention Kate, but not by name. They just said, well, we used to have a connection on the police force. Darla wasn't in this episode either. I think it would be interesting to have a new villain for the next season, so I'm anticipating the Wolfram and Hart storyline will be wrapped up by the end of this season. Angel is definitely still trying to make amends, you know, it was being nice to Cordelia. He's defending her at every turn, you know, buying them lunch. And this super creepy spare parts human farm was horrific, and all these people who Wolfram and Hart just used basically in case they needed something and just had them in these tanks. Horrible. A very interesting set, and we don't usually see too many new sets in the show, so it was interesting to explore that and this like fake travel agency. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Yeah, I don't think he'll be playing the guitar anytime soon. He definitely didn't grab the vitamins. Make him a bionic man? Is he gonna get a robot arm? And magic to reconnect it? Yeah, he doesn't smile very often. Clearly the wrong answer to the secret code word. Just the perfect place for a suspicious medical clinic. What in the sci-fi nightmare is this body farm? Cheese and rice.